Thank you, and good evening to everybody. It's wonderful to see all your energies, and I promise that I'm not going to speak so long that your energy is starting to dwindle. At the outset, I want to thank Father Principal for giving me the invitation to come here, back to a college that I once studied in almost 23 years back. It feels like yesterday when you walked down the portals, but of course a lot has changed. I have always been a proud Josephite and believed that the capability, the character, the spirit of the Josephite is purely unmatched between colleges, in companies, amongst people that I've seen. The only thing that was lagging behind was a little bit of the infrastructure, and I'm really happy to see now that that is also beginning to catch up. So thank you so much for inviting me, and congratulations on all the wonderful work that you are doing here. When Father Principal invited me to come to this event and speak to all of you, I spent a lot of time reflecting on what I would say to a batch of 1,000 plus keen students. I'm told it's 1,060 keen students going out into the world. I didn't want to make this a sermon of good advice. But I really want to do today is look at the theme for the evening, which is Trail of Hope, and offer you three perspectives from my experience, which I hope will resonate with you. The first perspective is my view on the state of the world. And I sincerely believe that there has never been a better time in the history of humankind to grow up and go out into the world. Whichever metric you look at, whether you look at life expectancy, you look at quality of life, you look at the technological progress that all of us are making collectively as a society, it is clear that there is an abundance of opportunity. There is progress that humankind has never seen before. And therefore, this is a great moment for all of you to step into the world. A great moment for all of you to use your skills, your talents, your capabilities, and make a difference, because while this is a great time for the world, there are still lots of challenges. And the challenges you all know better than me include the climate challenge, include the sustainability piece, where as a planet we are fighting for our survival maybe in 50 years' time. But I do believe that those challenges are problems that your ingenuity, your perseverance will help to solve. So as you go out into the world, and in spite of all that you read in the newspapers, in spite of all that you see on television, on social media, believe that you are stepping into a world of abundance, of great opportunity, and it is for you to use your skills to harness that opportunity. The second perspective I want to offer you is, how does this whole thing work? In my experience, there are really four things that combine to make your life what it is. And these four things are your hard work, your intelligence, your talent, and your luck. Now, when all these four things work in tandem together all the time, then you get a chance to be the Sachin Tendulkars, you become the LeBron James, you become the Elon Musks, the Steve Jobs of the world. But not everything works together all the time. Sometimes, in spite of your hard work, you find luck is not favoring you. Sometimes you find that in spite of your intelligence, you don't get the opportunities. My learning is that when you find something like that happening to you, take a moment to decide what's not working. Is it your hard work? Is it your intelligence? Is it your luck? Is it your talent? And find a way to use the other things to compensate. You know, all of you, I'm sure, follow cricket. There are moments in a cricket match when a batsman has to put his head down and bat through the tough periods. So when you find something not working, you have to put your head down and overcompensate so that you can actually move forward. And the third perspective I want to offer you is, as leaders, as human beings, as people who are part of a community and society, what can you bring by yourself to a job, to a business, to a profession, to your passions? And I think the first thing that you bring to that is your level of expertise. If you are a marketer, and many of you are studying business, try to be not just a functionally competent marketer, but a fully operational, leading edge, skilled one. If you are a general manager, you have to learn to lead others. If you are a functional expert, you need to know how to contribute with your function to the success of the team, the organization, the community that you participate in. So the first thing that you need to bring to the table is your level of expertise. The second is your energy. When you wake up in the morning, when you sit down to do something, if you're getting a feeling of getting overwhelmed by what you're doing, then you're not bringing the right energy. And in my experience, you have to find a way to be energetic. The people around you, whether it's your friends, your colleagues, your family, the organization that you work for, the organization that you run because you founded it, are all looking for your energy. The third is your ability to engage and lead others. Gone are the days, in my opinion, of the big fat leaders who could run a company single-handedly. Today, it's all about the power of teamwork. So if you have the ability to energize others along with you, if you have the ability to lead, whatever is your official designation doesn't matter. Organizations, teams, communities will gather around you. And the last one that you really need to think about is your power to execute. We often underestimate the power of execution. I have a nice saying that I tell my teams, that the difference between your strategy and your reality is the quality of your execution. Strategy without execution is great intent, but nothing more than that. And therefore, if you have the ability to execute, to score the goal, then you can truly find a way to unlock your potential. So as you go forth into this abundance of opportunity that I spoke about, I am quite sure that all of you will contribute in your own unique way to making this world a better place. But the one thing that I would leave you with is, whenever you are in doubt, just remember the 3 words that you learnt in this school: faith and toil. And as you have faith, you will move mountains. And as you toil, the world will unravel and truly let you be the best version that you can be of yourself. I'd like to thank you for this patient hearing and wish you all the very best for a long and successful career in life. Thank you.